Hello, Virgo. This is going to be a reading. I hope everybody is doing well. I am using my Sex Magic Tarot deck this month to do all of my readings. And these cards make for some interesting videos, so I will go ahead and get started. In the month of October, my readings are $30. If you would like to email me, my email address will be in the description of the video to schedule yours. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Wow. I haven't gotten that one before. This one either. Pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and pull my oracle cards to clarify. If you hear some of this, my turtles, they're making all kinds of noise in the aquarium this morning. I'm like, man, they're being loud. All right. Romance angels. All right, romance angels. My fortune-telling deck. Energy oracle. And this one is screaming at me. All right. My fairy deck. All right, I need a fairy oracle card for Virgo. Okay. And my art oracle deck. Okay, so I have the Queen of Wands. Wow, I'm trying to see what else going on in this picture. Looks like she is seducing him. You see that? Looks like she's seducing him. And she's undressing. She's taking off all of her clothes. And he is just like, wow, he is really mesmerized. So somebody is just really in awe of you, Virgo. I mean, they are really in awe of you, and they are watching you. I'm talking about they see you. I mean, they could be watching you on social media, and that's mostly where we watch people anymore. People don't really drive past people's houses anymore and stalk them when we have the internet at our fingertips. But yes, it's definitely this stalking energy. This person is really, really, I mean, they are really into you, Virgo. They really are. To clarify that card, because we have thirst, craving, compulsion, obsession. So it's almost like they're obsessed over you. They can't get enough. I mean, it's just like this thirst. Sorry, it froze for a minute. It's like this thirst where, like I said, they just cannot get enough of you. And they want you. They're like, man, this person is just amazing. All right, we have the Knight of Chalices. And see how this knight has came up and on this girl, and she's in the water and she's naked. She's washing herself. I told you these cards make for like some interesting readings. And what's interesting, is the first word that came to me was this independence. Really being in your power, really, like I said, really being independent. Because here she is out here all by herself, out here naked. Anything can happen to her. Here comes this man on a horse. And so it's like this fearlessness. It's like this really being independent, not really needing anyone. And this can, be a man or a woman. As far as that's, in this energy of this independence, of really just not needing anyone, really being very self-sufficient, self-reliant. We have, to clarify that, we have flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. And with this card, you're really being asked to really lighten up. And I believe I've even said this before, stop taking everything so seriously. Really lighten up and play and really show your playful side. Really show how to flirt. Look at this picture. This is that flirtiness right here. Really learn how to flirt. Have a sense of humor. Really, this lighthearted energy is really what you're being asked to move into. And we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. But more than that, I feel like it's this attractive energy that if you have not attracted this particular soulmate, I mean, we all have more than one soulmate in a lifetime, but this particular soulmate here, the one who is watching you, this one here, is really by, like I said, this independence, this really being fully empowered. Really, I almost have this image of, just strutting your stuff, of just walking around your head held high, almost like I'm getting this image, and I'm sorry guys, you could be in a suit, but it's almost like ladies, like almost being in like this suit, the CEO position, of being in like just dressed for success type of energy. And like I said, you take what resonates, guys. It could be, like I said, you're dressed for success also. But that is the energy that's actually going to attract this particular soulmate. And like I said, you're doing that perfectly because they are coming. They just cannot get enough of you. They watch you all the time. And it's almost like this energy of you're not as bothered with them as they are with you. So it's almost like they're chasing you right now. So you're really being asked to kind of keep that going for right now. The Magician. Wow. Look at the lamp. It's a naked lady. And so this is all about manifesting. And you have learned to do that. You've learned to stop chasing. You have learned to really be in your power. And just really let people come to you. And this is how you manifest. And this is how you manifest money as well. Really by controlling your thoughts. Controlling your emotions, not being a slave to those things, really being calm. I mean, because I've got, this image of like this very calm, very calculated, very put together person who does not get knocked off their game very often. And this energy here has been what has been manifesting for you, like everything that you desire. We have occupation and we have marriage. So I feel like these are things that are important to you, having a career, because like I said, I was really picking up on this career energy of really having a career and being very good at it, maybe even being in leadership, being at, kind of like the top of the pyramid, so to speak, working your way up the ladder. If you've been wanting a promotion, this is coming. This is one of the things that, because these cards, this card here and the marriage actually clarify this magician. So these are things that you're manifesting. A promotion, a raise, a better job, whatever. These things are coming. As far as marriage, yes, this is in the cards too. Somebody wants to marry you, Virgo. They want to. I mean, they cannot get enough of you. I mean, to them, you're like just like the most amazing woman or man that they've ever met. And they can't see themselves being with anyone else but you. Beautiful. All right, we have Ace of Wands. And once again, it's this very attentive energy, this energy of really wanting to please you. I mean, that just came up, really wanting to please you. And I feel like, this is someone that you have been intimate with. This is not just some stalker person. And it's really interesting because oftentimes after we're intimate with somebody, and you may not have been intimate with them yet. You may or may not have been. I mean, I'm speaking to a couple different groups of people here. But it's interesting because oftentimes after, we're intimate with someone, they really stop doing this. All of a sudden, they're not liking your pictures as much. And so, but this is not what is going to happen here. I feel like even after being intimate with this person, they're still coming. You see, I mean, he's just really wanting to please her. And this is a very strong energy. And like I said, this is a very special soulmate. This is someone that you have known before in previous lifetimes. You've found each other. And like I said, it is a very flirty energy. And because you're not worried about them, not sweating them, so to speak, that's why they're doing this. Maybe this person used to be a player and they're used to people chasing them and you're just not, with the bullshit. So that, message is coming up as well. The garden and the gate. And so I feel like you're being presented with a couple of choices, whether or not to pursue this person or, to continue. It's like this, occupation or marriage. And I'm not saying you can't have both. But, you're being asked, do you want to go through the garden, through the gate to the garden, to where this is right here? Or do you just want to play it safe and just keep working on you? Because, I feel like really, you're not really bothered one way or another, Virgo, because you're very level-headed. But you're being asked to go through the gate to the garden because you will have pleasure and experiences like you've never had before. So you're really being asked to really go through that gate. All right, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and it has all these sexy naked ladies on it. So basically, with this Wheel of Fortune, this particular path that you're being asked to take right now is part of your divine plan that you set forth in motion before you even incarnated here. Like I said, with this particular soulmate, this is something that you planned. And so this is part of your destiny, your fate. But I'm feeling like this is kind of scary for you because you always play it safe. You always play it safe. You don't like to take chances. You don't like to rock the boat, so to speak. But you're really being guided to, and you're really being drawn to this person as well. And you know that, Virgo. All right, the Elf Queen, introverted, burden, and responsibility. So this is that energy I was picking up on, that really just wanting to keep the status quo. It's almost like this routine. You have a routine, something you always do. You don't really like to deviate from that. You like to stay on top of your bills. I mean, you're not the kind of person who would just throw responsibility out the window and just go away for a weekend with this person here. But you're being asked to consider doing that. You work hard, so play hard too. And I'm not saying shirk your responsibilities, but you know that you have some wiggle room to go play, Virgo. So definitely consider going away for a weekend with this person. We have this energy here, and it's very attractive. And like I said, this person really does want to please you. And marriage is something that you are manifesting, and you've got to get there. So take that chance. We have the Six of Pentacles, and once again, we have a stalker energy. We have an absolute stalker energy. I mean, she's in here in her nightgown, nipples hanging out, eating apples, and he's looking through the window. He's watching her. I mean, everything she does is just amazing to him. Everything. I mean, everything. Even, eating this apple. And I feel like these two cards, this is really a synchronicity. This is the same exact energy. Look how desperate he looks. I mean, he looks like he has ran. He has ran through, all kinds of obstacles and shit to get there to her. Seriously. And he really, really wants her. I'm talking about really, really. Okay. To clarify that card, we have GMW Turner. This is one of my art oracle cards. Fine. And Gemini got this card too. So maybe you're involved with the Gemini. I swear to God, Gemini just got this card too. Find the facts in a feeling. Nature does not sit still. The sun will rise whether or not you're there to watch it. And basically with this find the facts in a feeling, is that I feel like you're really being more logical than you're being emotional. Really trying to figure out, okay, I've got these feelings. What am I going to do with them? And really trying to analyze them. Just feel them. They just are what they are. You don't have to, they don't have to make sense. They don't have to be logical. Nature does not sit still. The sun will rise whether or not you're there to watch it. So I really feel like you're really being guided to get out, to, like I said, take a trip, maybe get away, go to the beach, go to the mountains, something in nature, something where you can absolutely sit there together and see the sun rise. Really taking this time off, really connecting on a soul level. This is what, your spirit team, your spiritual guidance wants you to know. Take a chance on this. I'm going to pull one more card, and I'm going to pull one more of the fortune-telling cards. And that's too many. And we got two. I'll take them. All right. So the first card that we have is Thief. And we have Journey. And so with this Thief card, I mean, the first thing that I heard was stealing joy. Maybe you've had somebody in the past that's stolen your joy. Or who has been dishonest. And so you're really got your walls up, your guard up, because you're really worried that this person is going to do the same thing. Well, the more you worry about something, the more energy you put into it, the more you are sure to align to that. So definitely release those fears that you have. Journey, I feel like this definitely goes along with that. What I was saying before about, getting away from responsibilities for like even just a weekend getaway. So yes, definitely this card is definitely reasserting that. So thank you very much for watching, Virgo, and until next time, and like I said, if you'd like a personal reading, do email me. Thank you.